Cheshire in northwest England is home to the picturesque but challenging circuit of Oulton Park, venue for round 4 of the Speed Series. Speed is a competitive endurance racing championship featuring some quality drivers, professional teams and Le Mans-style sports prototype racing cars that are capable of doing 220 kilometres an hour. With 4 races complete and 3 to go, Oulton Park could prove critical in the outcome of this year's race for the title. Here's a recap then of the story so far. Rolling start then here at Silverstone as round 1 of the Speed Series gets underway. Towards the right-hand turn at Stowe Corner, right in his slipstream is Warren Hughes, much more experienced driver, coming around the outside here. He's got bags of grip, he's going for it all the way around the outside of Simon Dolan for the lead of the race. Plenty of drama unfolding already. The leader is well clear. This is the second place car of Simon Dolan. It's slowing very badly. That's into Chapel Curve. He looks over his shoulder and the engine has gone on that car. This now becomes the battle for second place. And the Woodcock brothers Ligier is up to second place. Here then is the checkered flag and Jody Firth wins for Team WFR on their debut. Great victory for him, but who's going to be second? On board now with Chris Ward coming into the complex for the final time. He's very close to the tail end of the Woodcock brothers car. On the brakes, on the way to Luffield Corner, runs a little bit wide. Surely he's going to run out of time now. Still a down track, he swings back to the inside line here. A little wiggle of the car as he gets on the accelerator, he's going to do it. He pulls alongside, he gets his nose in front. And Chris Ward on the very last corner of the race takes second place. The Woodcock brothers car finishes third. Race leader Warren Hughes, nobody behind him already, flying along just like he did in yesterday's race. On board with the other car that's flying through the order, Simon Dolan here, and now he's about to launch himself down the inside of the former Formula Ford racer from Brazil. Adriano Medeiros has to give way, and Simon Dolan is another driver that is carving his way through the order. And here is the Woodcock brothers car, number 22, on the podium in race 1, fighting its way back through the order. Warren Hughes there, the rear wing of the car, flapping around. In with that rear wing problem is the WFR team. Into the car, into the cockpit gets Jody Firth. And here is the battle for third. This is the Norma UK car, about to lose third place to Jody Firth. This is the battle for second place. The Woodcock brothers car has been caught now by the flying Jody Firth. Number 45 on his tail. There's just a few laps to go. Here's Sam Hancock then. He's going to win the Speed Series. Who's going to be second though? Well, it will be the number 45 car, driven by Jody Firth. Very well done indeed then to Sam Hancock and Simon Dolan. Rising up then towards Paddock Hill Bend, and Joey Foster gets a great start from pole position straight into the lead of the race. Tom Bradshaw's tucking in behind him. On board with John Lurion again, he runs wide here. Onto the grass he goes. The number 4 Accurate Racing car comes storming past. Half the field comes storming past. He may have clipped the barrier there. I think he got tagged from behind. Joey Foster edging away now. A double Formula Ford Festival winner here at Brands Hatch. 3 places back there is the silver and yellow Norma of the recovering Jean-Louis Rion here on the tail of Simon Phillips, almost losing the car under braking. He's got the horns out, that's for sure. Attacking, going wide there, almost on the grass, trying to go around the outside into Hawthorne Bend, and he makes the move, sticks. So Simon Dolan, who gets better and better with every season. On board now with Zubin Randera, and there is Jean-Louis Rion coming around the outside of him to pick up yet another place. Jean-Louis really is driving very well. Simon Dolan has found his way past Barry Gates, so it looked like he was on the tail last time we saw them, but he has got through. So Simon Dolan out to third place, that number 1 car of Barry Gates down into 4th position. There's Phil Hall on the back of Jean-Louis Rion, makes contact, and into the gravel they go. And he was trying to unlap himself because he's several laps down. Both of them end up in the gravel. Jody Firth, Team WFR, take their second win in 3 starts, and in every race they've been on the podium. Over the start line. line, the lights go out, and the race gets underway. It's a good start for the championship leaders. He's got his nose in front, Jody Firth, and look, straight up to second place there, Simon Dolan. The Woodcock brothers' car is into third place. Michael Woodcock taking the first stint. Michael Woodcock there in third. Barry Gates still hanging on to in fourth place. 15 or 16 laps this pair have been together now. The race leader then, Sam Hancock, goes through the Russell chicane. The gap is coming down. It's not 20 seconds anymore, so Warren Hughes flying along. Leading Class C, number 42, Richard Ferns, coming towards the end of his 90-minute stint. And then we've got in second place in Class C, the green machine of number 44, Richard Ferns, the Race Car Solutions Radical, just behind him, but several laps down is Sean Mellors in the number 19 AEL Electronic Sourcing Radical. Few laps to go then. We're waiting for the leaders to come through. Warren Hughes is right behind, and he's trying to go around the outside here. They're absolutely wheel to wheel, the two leaders together. There's a little bit of contact, but Warren Hughes has snuck through and back into the lead of the race. Absolutely nipped after 2.5 hours of racing. He doesn't look like he's going flat out at 220 kilometres an hour down the back straight. He looks like he's doing about 50 miles an hour. That car is grinding to a halt. And there comes Sam Hancock, and he surely is going to fire past and move back into the lead of the race. Through he comes, and there is no sign whatsoever of the Warren Hughes car. It's been a dramatic race, especially the last half hour or so. The checkered flag awaits, and it's win number 2 of the season for Simon Dolan and for that man, Sam Hancock. So that moves Jota Sport into the championship lead for the first time, just 2 points clear of WFR. The Woodcock brothers stay third, and RLR move up to fourth after a race which finished with the 2 title contenders going absolutely wheel to wheel in the closing laps. Fast forward to Oulton Park, and the Ligier of Team WFR is back in top shape. Jody Firth and Warren Hughes very much setting the pace during qualifying. What exactly then was the problem that cost them the championship lead?
We had alternator failure. The second I got the lead off Sam Hancock, the car just died. I mean, literally, I got the lead. It lasted one corner, and then as I accelerated out of the exit of the S's at Snetterton, the engine just coughed, and electrical failure basically. But yeah, pole position today. I mean, the car is absolutely fantastic around here. You know, the beautiful cars to drive, and it's a bit disappointing that we've got a small entry, because I think people don't realise just what fun cars they are to drive. So I recommend anybody sort of thinking about what to do to come and have a go at one of these speed cars.
Jota Sport have qualified on the front row, but were 1.7 seconds slower than WFR. They might not have the outright pace to win, but a small entry for the race could work in their favour.
Well, there's not so many cars here today, so the way that the guys give the points means that you get more points if there's more cars on the grid, so we won't lose as much as maybe we otherwise would have done. We've only got one more race left, which is at Silverstone for September time, I think. So it doesn't take much. I don't think it's down to outright pace. It's just going to be down to the endurance of the car and the drivers and not making any mistakes. And if we can do that and do a good pit stop practice, then yeah, we're going to be somewhere there.
Driving for RLR Motorsport is Belgium's Christophe Burrick. He's used to racing at one of the world's all-time greatest circuits. So how does he rate Oulton Park?
Fantastic. It's my first time here, and I must say it's an amazing track with all the ups and downs, and it's fascinating to drive here, especially being from Belgium, where our home track is Spa, which is very long and the long straights. And here it's very technical and short, so it's great fun.
Racing alongside the prototypes are a number of bike-engined sports cars, like the Radical of the AEL Electronic Sourcing team. They may be less experienced at this level, but the team is improving all the time.
Well, this is our first year in speeds. They've just opened it up to the bike-engined sports cars. So we brought the Radical in to see what we can do against the Ligiers and the other CM cars. Bit of a gap at the moment, but we're still on quite a steep learning curve.
Coming up after the break, the best of the action from round 4 of the Speed Series. Join us back at Oulton Park in a few minutes' time.